Video game school, and today we're going to be playing Battlefield Earth 2, and I'm going to show you examples of unit rate within that game. So for those of y'all that don't know, I am a massive Lord of the Rings fan. I love everything Tolkien, everything Middle Earth. So that one day that I dressed up to school in the big white costume, I had the big beard and the long hair, I was dressed up as Gandalf. And there's my Gandalf staff right there in the corner. And now looking at the staff next to my bookshelf is not in order in any way, and it looks very sloppy, so I'm gonna have to fix that later. All right, well, I will be playing, like I said earlier, Battlefield Middle Earth 2 and showing you examples of unit rate. Now, what is unit rate? Well, we can remember from class, unit rate is some unit per some other unit. So for example, 30 miles per hour. That just means that a car in 1 hour is gonna be going 30 miles. And I hear my dog, he just came in the room. Come here, buddy. Oh, you wanna play? Oh, you're gonna run off on me, aren't you? Because you wanna play. Come here. All right, this is my little dog, Taylor, and he just wanted to pop in and say hi. Say hi, Taylor. No, he ain't having it. Okay, well, let's get this rolling. I will be playing Battlefield Middle Earth 2. Oh yeah, I forgot about this. Mario Snapback, right here. Legit gamer, boys and girls. All right, let's get to it. Battlefield Middle Earth 2, unit rate examples, Coach Ski's Video Game School.
In the final years of the Third Age, Middle-earth stands on the brink of destruction. The Free Peoples are under threat from Sauron, the Lord of the Rings, who prepares his vast armies for war.
Man, that's terrifying right there. I wouldn't want to see that outside my front door on a Saturday night. I can tell you that much.
At this late hour, the leaders of elves, dwarves, and men come together at the Council of Elrond to decide their next move.
There's the Fellowship.
After the Fellowship is assembled and heads south to destroy the source of Sauron's power, the remaining leaders prepare for the Dark Lord's assault upon the northern lands.
Now don't laugh, it's an old game, okay? It's an older game, but it's one of my favorite games.
The elven and dwarven races have always had little trust for each other, but now they must unite and fight a common enemy. Rivendell is a hidden refuge and stronghold for the elves. Until now, this ancient city has been spared from the winds of war.
Oh man, that's not good at all. All right, well, let's fight these.
Rivendell must go to the House of Elrond and inform the Lord of the approaching goblins.
Let's fight these goblins. Fight them off. Boom, runs right through them. Well, not technically right through them, but all right. So I'm the guys right here in the green with the swords, or they have the blue circles around them, but they have yellow hair. And I'm also this guy on the horse, and I'm fighting these goblins. Now those pretty simple. It's not hard to fight one group of goblins, but it gets a little bit harder when they throw giants and trolls and all these other things at me. There we go. Just got another fight. No, please, not the tree. Not the tree. Don't kill the tree. Come on. Don't destroy the tree. Please, no. That's not what I needed. It's going to make this umpteen times harder. Oh, if you hear a chain, like, jingling in the background, that's my dog walking around. Y'all got introduced to him in the intro. I'm going to pause this real quick and get this so I can heal my people. There we go. I like it. All right, we're almost to Rivendell. I just got to keep pushing. It's right there. There's the entrance. And there I am. We just got to keep pushing. Come on, get there. Hurry. We don't got much time. Great. That's not what I wanted to see right outside the gates. I don't know what this group's doing right here, but they need to get into the fight. All right, cool. So we out. We just fought our way to the front gate of our home.
We must warn the others so they can prepare the defenses.
There we go. Gates open. Thank you. Let us in. Thank you for our hospitality. This is just the heavens looking over us. That's all that is right there. And it's going to pan up to here to these two heroes. Oh, I need to move up a little more. There we go. It's just telling me where to move. That's all it is. Just a light.
What brings you back so soon, Elf? The goblins have come down from the mountains. They're approaching from the south.
I sensed this day was coming. Long has Rivendell been safe from the servants of darkness. Its sanctity must not be lost.
Goblins? I'll take care of the filthy wretches.
There we go.
Train more warriors at the Elven barracks.
All right, so I'm going to pause it here. And if you noticed, our unit resource thing down here has jumped up. And that's what we'll be focusing on for about unit rate. So it jumped from 6,342. And then its value increased to, let me make sure I got it right, 6,436. Now, I know these are some scary numbers, but the math is not that hard. And for our example, so remember, unit rate is just, most of the time it's dealing with time, which is why I have seconds down here, but it can also be something per pounds or something per milliliter or something per some other measurement. But in our example, we're going to be calculating the resources that are increased per second. So the first thing that we're going to have to do is we're going to have to subtract these two numbers. Okay? And so when we subtract 6,436 minus 6,342, excuse me, we will get 94. All right? So the difference between these two numbers is 94. All right? Well, in that span of time, we had 94 resources increase. Well, we don't know how many seconds it took. Well, according to the game time, it took 5 seconds for us to gain 94 resources. So it took us 5 seconds for us to gain 94 resources. So I want you all to figure out how many resources we gained per second. And remember, we're going to do our resources, 94, divided by our seconds, 5. So we'll just calculate that and then input your puzzle and we'll move on. Input your answer, excuse me. So I'm going to go over to this barracks or base and train some more warriors to fight for me because I'm going to need them. Okay, but first I'm going to take these two groups down here, guard that door, and these two groups right here and cover the pass. And you two are going to go here with me. So I'm technically not any of these characters. I'm like their commander, and I'm telling them what to do. I'm not any of these characters. I'm basically this whole little army. There we go. Just came out of the barracks. Yep, sounds like it. There they are. Come on. I gotta get guys on the flank. You, come here. I'm going. Come on. Flowing. There we go. Hung on, just barely though. Just barely.
The goblins will pay for this.
I agree. Didn't take too many casualties there. All right, let's see. Check on these guys. They're good. Wait, from the west? Oh, sweet. Just got some reinforcements. That's what I'm talking about. I needed these guys, these bow and arrow guys. Now I can build some more archers from the barracks. So I'm going to go back to my barracks and build some archers. Basically, I'm moving around this map a lot, and I'm controlling the camera. That's what you're seeing. All right, see if this group can hold this pass, right? All right, and I'm going to pause it again real quick, and we're going to do another calculation. All right, and so our next calculation, if we were looking at our resources down there, we started at 6,808, and then I actually spent some resources to buy those units from the barracks, and we went down to, there we go. My resources went down to 6,650. All right, and that happened in a span of 3 seconds for me to spend that amount. So you have to find the difference in our resources and then divide that answer by 3 seconds, and that will give you the unit rate, or how many resources I spent per second. So calculate that, and we'll get back to the video. Right here. I don't know if you heard that, but some eagles are coming to help me out. Okay, I need to focus on that dude. Come on, everybody. Everybody's go take out the mountain giant. Please don't let me lose this building. Come on. You kidding me? Just get rid of him already. Please. One more rock and that building's gone. Oh, God. That's not good at all. Guess that's the problem with fighting a giant. There we go. Good.
Onward. This way, elves.
All right, we defended Rivendell. So I'm going to circle back over here.
I've returned with the Lancers, Father.
That's what I'm talking about. More reinforcements. Arwen, you need to get on a horse.
We've destroyed a goblin camp to the west of here.
Good. And we're about to roll out this front door with everything I got, because I got to push back these armies.
Your wits about you. Sound the alarm! Goblins are coming! They're just beyond the river! Our homes must be defended.
We must ride out and clear the valley of the goblin filth.
All right. Well, let's do it. Let's go clear the valley. All right, good. Clear the doorway. Arwen's first out the gate. Come on.
This way, elves.
These guys need to catch up. Let's go.
Watch your footing.
Our people are in danger.
Yes, the Eagles just showed up. That is what I need.
We must act now.
Now, these Eagles are like hero units. They're amazingly awesome units, and you're about to see how awesome it is. He just picked up 2 dudes and dropped them like it was nothing. I mean, what more could you ask for? An Eagle just coming out of the air and throwing people. I mean, if I had an Eagle, I would totally train it to do that. Get this other one over here, too. Have him help me out. There he goes, just dropping people off like the mail. He's like the UPS of getting rid of my enemies. Keep moving up. Come on. We got to keep going. He's just picking people up and dropping them off. Let's keep rolling. Keep rolling. See, so my goal right now is I don't want them to push any closer to Rivendell, which I just defended. So I'm going out into the valley and destroying their encampments and getting rid of their armies. That's kind of my goal. All right, we got to get rid of the giants. That is first priority right there, getting rid of them giants. And I'm going to get a little extra help from enchanted wood. And I'm going to drop a mist on my people. The shroud mist. Give him a little bit of a heal. There we go. Get the other giant. Come on. Get the other one. All right, I'm going to pause it one last time. Okay. And we're going to go back to Sketchpad. Reload it. And make sure I got the right numbers for you. Okay, and so the two numbers that I started out with, I actually lost some resources there because I ended up losing some units in the fight. So I started out at 10,440, and then I went down to 10,352. Okay, and I want to find out, and that happened in a span, that happened in a span of 2 seconds. Okay, actually, no, it was this. It's 5 seconds. Now that I'm rethinking it. So I started out at 10,440. I lost a couple units because I was fighting, and it went down to 10,352, and that happened in a span of 5 seconds. So I want y'all to figure out how many resources I lost per second while I was fighting with the eagles there at the very end. So let's do that calculation real quick. Good. Get that tower. Now spread out and attack all these buildings. I think they're actually taking legitimate bites out of that. I had no idea eagles could bite into stone. Apparently that's a thing. There we go. All right, looks like I just got to get this last building and I'm good. Just got to hurry. Eagles still doing their thing. I like it, I like it. Good, awesome. Are you kidding me? Nah, that ain't cool. That's not cool at all. I'm gonna need this. Give my people a little bit of forest to fight in. Oh no. Ow. That's why that's not cool. Because he just knocked all of them back. Boom. Getting a dub. I like it. I like it. Oh wow. And they're all on fire. Always looks good to see the victorious. All right. And so, like I said, I ended up getting a victory there. But the main portion I wanted you to get from this was unit rate. And in our example, I was having you guys calculate the difference in the resources over a span of amount of time. For the most part, we'll see maybe a couple more questions like that within our next exams or as tests come on later in the year. But always remember that unit rate is just some unit per another unit. And the bottom unit most of the time has to deal with time, either seconds, hours, minutes, or whatever. But if you've seen, cooking recipes, you can also have so many, let's say cups of water per pounds of flour or something. So you'll see unit rates all the time in your life. But once again, I want to thank you guys for watching Coach Key's Video Game School, and I will see y'all in class. Have a good day. Bye.